Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Quincy Chronicles. I'm your host, Simon Oma, and I'm here with Tiftifbee.
Hi, everyone.
So, by this point, we are actually finished with the Thousand Year Blood War episodes, or at least the videos for them, but we're going to record this a little beforehand. Um, since we had some more of the original episodes that we wanted to discuss and go over since Uryu.
I mean, need we say any more?
I don't think we need to, no. I mean, it's Uryu, come on.
Indeed. Oh boy. These episodes. Bane of my existence makes his grand appearance.
Yes, we finished up the Kenpachi Ichigo fight and finished out season 2, and then we got into season 3 with Ichigo fighting Zangetsu to uh, help him fight Kenpachi. And then, of course, we had the infamous Uryu and Mayuri fight with the late Stile.
Ugh. Mayuri, the bane of my existence.
Oh, indeed, he's just, But Uryu's battle was awesome, nonetheless, and all the painful flashbacks of little Uryu and his family.
Yeah. We see how cruel Mayuri is because he willingly sacrifices his own men. I mean, you have to be messed up in the head to do that.
He does. He has them like lead Orihime and Uryu away from the other squad member guy because I guess he wants to experiment on Orihime since she's got her unique powers, and they lead them away into a bomb trap that Ryu warns her about and keeps her safe from.
Or Hime goes through because she's absolutely devastated.
Oh yeah, she definitely is, but Ryu to the rescue.
And we also see just how much of a prodigy he really is.
Yep, that's true.
And of course, Mayuri, being the creep he is, and the absolute jerk he is, he even takes out his anger on his Lieutenant Nemu.
Yeah, poor Nemu.
She deserves so much better.
She does.
And poor old Uryu, he got attacked at the same time as her, and he got poisoned. Yay!
Yes, poisoned and probably bacteria put into him to surveil him for surveillance.
Yes, possibly.
Our poor boy.
And also to rub salt in the wounds, Mayuri openly admits he experimented on Quincy's.
Yep. And he started going on about Ryu's grandfather. You don't push that button.
There's something about one Quincy that kept calling about his student. What was that student's name? And my first thought was, oh no, you
Oh,
don't push that button, sir.
oh no, he didn't. And he had a picture of his like mutilated body. Poor
Oh,
Uryu.
that's one image Uru's never gonna get out of his head anytime soon.
Yeah,
But it also inspires him, I suppose.
yeah. We did get the flashbacks with Soken and Ryukin with dark hair.
Yes, for some weird wonderful reason, Ryukin briefly had dark hair instead of white hair.
Yeah,
He kind of rocks it, to be honest. I much prefer him with the white hair. It makes him stand out from his son.
it does. Yeah, I couldn't see that scene too well just because of the lighting for it.
Uryu is an adorable little kid,
Oh, I could see Uryu just fine.
and it's just heartbreaking hearing his father say that there's no profit in being a Quincy. Of
Yes.
course, knowing what we know now about the whole Quincy lore, kind of see his point.
Yeah, I mean, and he said the line that he has no interest in it and Uryu has no talent for it.
That's him basically saying, I'm not going to lose you. Don't even dare risk your life for this.
Yes, stay as far away from this as you can after what happened to you and your mother. Which, oh, that'll be great if we get to see that scene.
Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I know.
And Soken basically explains to Uri that one day he'll understand his father's words.
Yes, he does. Though Uryu still has not figured out what his father meant or sees things the way that Ryukin does, as of the Soul Society arc anyway.
Yeah. It'll take some time. But oh boy, as soon as he saw that photo of Soken, my Yuri's fate was sealed.
All gloves
And
were off, literally.
and Steve's performance, oof, absolute chills.
Oh, Steve is amazing.
Especially when he says, do you want to know the name of a student you can't remember?
Yes.
Just that pure anger. It was at this moment Mayuri realized he fucked up.
Shall I tell you the name you can't remember? It was Ishida. Uryu Ishida. And on my honor as a Quincy, I will kill you, you monster.
And the girls go, yes, Uryu! Kill that son of a bitch!
Yes, put him out of our misery.
And of course, Mayuri being Mayuri, he just has to dig a little deeper and be tricky and slimy, quite literally.
Yeah. But yeah, Uryu, he's able to get back up with the Ronton Tangai? I think that's how you say it, something like that.
Ranzo Tengai, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It's basically used by older Quincy's when their limbs can't move much anymore.
Yeah, so as he says the line, he gets back up to his feet with using that technique, and then the glove comes off. I love the glove. Because I have it signed.
And that Mayuri was the first one I got in Brave Souls.
Yes, that was my second one because I had the anniversary one first. Being very lucky with that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the late Stele Uri is not a very good one.
He's trying. He's trying.
Yeah. I mean, that was the first Uri in the game, so obviously it's very bad and outdated now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get a new version of him. That would be cool.
Who knows? Who knows?
But yes, oh boy,
Maybe.
his late Stele is beautiful.
Just the look in his eyes as he looks at Mayuri. Oof.
You are a dead man.
Even though he does kick the snot out of Mayuri, it's not enough to kill him, unfortunately, because Mayuri decides to turn into slime and run away like the coward he is.
Yep, brings out his Bankai that Uri was surprised about since he didn't know about Bankai at that point.
Mm-hmm. And he uses the late steel to create a very powerful arrow. Shoots it straight through it as well. But it's not enough to kill Mayuri, just blow a hole through him.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably the first time Mayuri's ever been wounded.
And his ego is severely damaged.
Yep, and Emu's just left there poisoned.
Thankfully, Nemu has the antidote on her.
Yes, and she gives it to our boy.
As thanks for sparing her father.
Yes, because he did say that, he did say at first he'd let Mayuri go if Mayuri, never showed his face to him again, and then, I guess his shot missed, or he said it missed, but I don't know, did it really miss?
Say it was deliberately done, that he didn't take off his head. The person I think he should have aimed for the head.
Probably, since Uryu doesn't really have,
killing intent yet.
Yes. He does not have murder in him at this point, and I think even, later in Thousand Year Blood War, the murdering Senjumaru was probably more under Yuhabaha's influence than anything else, since, the red eyes.
Yeah.
Since, like, with Ichigo and Renji, he was able to restrain himself and not kill them.
Yeah.
Yes, and not kill Mayuri, even after all of what he just learned about his family, and Mayuri being the reason that Soken died.
Oof.
Since, he stopped the Soul Reapers from getting to Soken in time, unfortunately, and leaving little Uryu alone. Because he just wanted Quincy's to experiment on, so he let Soken die.
Another reason why Mayuri is one of my least favorite characters. Not only just because he's creepy, but he allowed horrible stuff to happen to Soken. And I kind of have to wonder if he takes pleasure from doing all those wicked experiments. Wouldn't put it past him. Even after Uryu has a valiant effort against Mayuri, we can see that he's getting weaker, and hopefully the sacrifice was worth it.
Yeah, because taking the glove off after going through all the grueling training of being able to master it, well, he loses his powers, which is so sad. Poor boy. But oh boy, that poor Uryu. But that's a good episode, even though it's. I mean, best Uryu scenes probably, like some of the best for Uryu moments, but also kind of some of the worst with Mayuri there too. So yeah, he makes it up to the top of the tower, or up to the top of the steps where the tower is, and um, he collapses where the Kaname Tosin, the blind captain, is there waiting for him, and well, I don't like that character for very many reasons. We'll discuss in another video.
Discuss another time.
Yeah.
Basically, Kaname uses his Shikai's power. I'm gonna see if I can. I know the command is called Cry. Suzumashi, I think it is.
Sounds right.
And it basically sounds like this like high-pitched noise to overwhelm a person's hearing to the point where they collapse, which kind of fits to him being blind, and it's basically the quickest way to defeat someone without having to kill him, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I mainly don't like him because he's not a very good blind character, and the I have low vision and all that. But yeah, that makes sense. He would have a Zanpakuto to mess with hearing. Um, yeah, our poor boy passing out. He does wake up in a cell again.
And obviously he's been held captive because of a murder,
Yes.
and he finds a rather interesting surprise awaiting him. This mummy leaning over his bed.
Yeah, his reaction to that is pretty funny, and then he realizes that they're being held with spirit pressure suppressing cuffs, I guess, and that's keeping his no more powers from being discovered by everybody. But he can tell that even with the suppression, his powers are still leaving him. Our poor boy.
Oof. At least he gets to reunite with Chad.
Yes, reuniting with Chad and Ganju, since they're kind of murder suspects and they want to question them about Aizen's death.
I mean, it's not like it was timed, was it?
No, not timed at all. They're not a distraction or anything.
Not like they're just a convenient suspects.
Nope. Aizen's not
Not at all.
planning anything. He's totally dead.
Hey, no one takes you to the man behind the curtain.
Indeed. There is that. Yeah, our poor boy, he has to go through losing his powers, which, are like so important to him because he wanted Soken to train him to be strong and protect people. With how his dad just gave up on being a Quincy and the whole no profit in it thing. So
Yeah.
Ryukin didn't really mean monetary profit. He just meant, well, with all the stuff that happens to the Quincy's, it's just not really worth it to him.
Yeah, I get that. I really do get that.
Yeah. Uryu does not seem to, which maybe one day he will.
Yes,
Maybe by the end of Fast Your Blood War.
maybe in a certain journal that's kept in the house.
Oh, maybe.
But we'll see.
Yeah. So yes, very good episodes this week with getting our big Uryu moments, but we probably don't have too much more big moments with him for the season as they rescue Rukia. But we got to the good Uryu stuff. His big battle.
And next season, I think, is the first filler arc with,
Yes,
with, with the bounce.
it would be, but we have to get through season 3 first.
True. True.
We only did just start it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we made some good headway this week and got through another good, like 6 or 7 episodes, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all to discuss for this time. We'll be continuing these as we go through the original episodes if you'd like to, since, done with the Thousand Year Blood War episodes now.
Yeah.
Or at least
Yeah, we can
by
do that.
or at least by the time this comes out, we'll be done with the Thousand Year Blood War episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, at time of recording, we have very good season 3 finale to look forward to and all the Uryu action.
So good.
Oh
So
yeah,
good.
it's so exciting. So yeah, we'll definitely have fun discussing that, but you guys will see that first. So yeah, until we do more original Bleach episodes, I guess we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!
Bye.